My name is Lauren, and I am delighted to welcome you to IMPROVATE's first International Innovation Forum. Joining us, though, are speakers from 13 countries and representatives from over 20 countries. Among them, world leaders, opinion shapers, medical and security experts, investors, and technology executives.
IMPROVATE derives from two words, improvement and innovation. And about a year and a half ago, we realized that there is an opportunity to create a platform that puts the money where the mouth is. And this platform hopefully will enable all of you to create business and strategic collaborations that will make the world better for everyone.
The talent is by far some of the most talented people here in this region. Silicon Valley wouldn't be Silicon Valley if it wasn't for, the innovative minds and the spark, the small community that's happening here in Tel Aviv.
I'm so proud to be with you, to be one of you, and all of us coming here together, being members of the IMPROVATE family. A family of joint values. A family that has a very special ambition and a goal to serve.
One of IMPROVATE's core activities is homeland security. As homeland security threats continue to proliferate, from terrorism to public safety, criminal activity, and climate-induced natural disasters, governments around the world are looking for innovative technological solutions to a host of challenges. New technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing a key role in developing some of those solutions. And at the same time, technology is creating new threats to homeland security and to democracy itself, such as fake news and deepfakes. Israel, as a nation surrounded by threats and needing to defend its borders, has emerged at the forefront of homeland security innovation and technology. And today we will be hearing from leading Israeli and foreign experts on how to combat these threats. Our next speaker is a household name in Israel. Brigadier General Dr. Danny Gold led the team that developed the Iron Dome missile defense system, for which he received the Israel Defense Prize. Armed with 2 PhDs, he heads the Defense Ministry's Directorate of Research and Development, MAFAT, where he is developing the next generation of weapons to secure Israel's future. Please welcome him.
Good morning. Thanks for inviting me. It's my honor and pleasure to be here. Thanks for the nice introduction. What I will do, I'll describe my organization and what it is doing day to day and also in a crisis area. And I will, of course, escort everything with videos. We have 800 people, civilian and officers, about 1,500 projects at the same time, like a huge VC, the biggest VC in Israel, that invests in technology, in high-risk technology, in order to gain technology superiority and operational superiority for Israel. Our main mission is to do the R&D and technology. I skip it as well, from all the change for basic research to applied research to development, research and development component or a system to concept development and assimilation in the field. We do it, we are the main R&D organization of Israel, Ministry of Defense, and the biggest in Israel. We do, again, from early stage scientific know-how to application. We're also in charge of screening, finding, and training the elite personnel, the future leaders of Israel from technology point of view. We do it through a few programs. One of them is the famous Talpiot. We start with the high school, and then we put them in the right places one by one in order they can contribute to the security in Israel, and later they can continue in the army or to go to be professor at the universities or startups. They do many things. And of course, we also in charge of international cooperation regarding technology and research and development. This is ours. Again, we are doing it for the basic research, university research centers, national knowledge centers, infrastructure creation for missile tests or for AI tests or for cyber tests. And also we do the demonstration, the building blocks. Even this stage is before the VCs, the regular VCs are coming inside, is before, and then we go to create a product. This is what we do. I will show some clips, give you some example of this 1,500 project that we have done. This is a trophy. Trophy is a system that protects the crew on a tank, inside the tank, create a bubble that everything coming to the tank will be intercepted, like micro Iron Dome. You can see it is very fast, it's acting in a few seconds. We detect that someone shoot a missile on us, and then we intercept in all automatics, of course. The crew have no time to react. It is already operational. You see the interception of the anti-tank missile, operational already. We have two kind of system, both from Israel and the only one in the world. This is one example. The next example is, of course, the Iron Dome. It's well known. All the video are coming from the YouTube because people are taking very good pictures from the YouTube. This was happened before the Iron Dome. Before the Iron Dome, this is town near the border of Israel called Sderot, near Gaza. They are in some festival, and in the middle of the festival, the enemy shoot missiles. They have already 15 seconds, even 10, to find the shelter because it's very close to the border. This, of course, makes us more angry, and also we developed the system in a record time in 3 years, like taking 15 startups at the same time and make it happen 100%. Everyone have to be a success in 100%, and all have to work together. It was 400 people, women and men, that the best of Israel work on this project, and are continue to work because we now anticipate the future. The future is this. I will show you in 1 second. The next video is not from Israel. This is probably some country trained to launch massive salvo attack in a training. This is what we expect, and this is the system is ready for. And what has have been proven in the past conflict that the job can be done. This is a real video from a YouTube in wedding in Beersheba. They shoot about 15 rockets to Beersheba in the middle of the wedding. You can see the barbecue is here, even on the wedding. The wedding continue, and the Iron Dome working, intercept 15 rockets, almost autonomously. The music is on. Everything continue. They have to go to the shelter, but they are not going to the shelter. And they get free fireworks for the wedding. Cost a little bit of the money, but there are no penny the government is paying. So this is the example for 2012, and the last example is from a few months ago. We have a conflict with Gaza, and this is much more massive salvo above one of the city of Tel Aviv. This system is working good. All the pictures from the YouTube because people are making a picture using the cellular phone. So this is the Iron Dome. What we do, we protect Israel in layers. First layer is Iron Dome, second layer is David Sling and get cruise missiles, and the third layer is Aero system. Even the chief of IAI, Israeli aircraft industry, that will speak after me, they are developing the Aero 3. Aero 3 is going to intercept long-range, medium-range ballistic missiles in space, not in the atmosphere, not in the sky, in space, including nuclear missile, if they will have it, if Iran will have nuclear missile, and they will decide to launch to Israel, we want to intercept it in space, far away from Israel, more healthy, and also we have time. We have time. The fastest missile from Iran is 10 to 15 minutes. It's not 10 to 15 seconds. It's a little bit farther than that. So we have time to try to intercept him, and this is to do a test in the space to intercept incoming missile for 1,000 few hundred kilometers away. We cannot do it in the Middle East, in the Mediterranean. We have to close all the Mediterranean because of the commercial flights. So we have to pack it all. All the people, of course, all the labs, integration labs, knowledge, and go to Alaska. Kodiak is a very nice island that you can do your test there without disturbing no one. So we take Antonov aircraft and we fly to there, and even we take 300 people with us. We take the enemy missile with us, the Aero missile with us, and we do the test. It's a very nice place. People are coming to there for tourism, to see bears and whales. And even we built hotels because it's a very small place, not enough room for 300 people for a few months. And we have done the tests. We create the labs, the infrastructure. Nothing was there. And then we launched the enemy missiles. We built all of this. We launched the enemy missile, and this is the Arrow. Arrow is coming to space. The enemy missile is already in space, and is going to intercept this in space. It's with good cooperation with US. We have very good cooperation with US regarding this and everything else. So it's going to space. We will see the interception in a few seconds. We have very good camera that can see in the space. This is the target, this is the interceptor, and this is the interceptor in space, far away in space. It was a major success. We did it 3 times in a row in few days, together with the industries. So it's a major contribution. This is my head of missile defense. This is US missile defense. And this is the guy who will go to lecture you in a few seconds. It was a major event, and the system is operational. We defend Israel from almost 0 to a few thousand kilometers. The next generation that we're working now, a few years back, is laser. We're going to introduce laser to this architecture of defending Israel, because A is very fast, speed of light, B is supposed to be very cheap, and other characteristics. We are reach some breakthrough in past year or 2 years, so we're going to demonstrate it in a few months, and then go to create a system out of this. Then the enemy is shooting, the laser, the sensors find the enemy rockets, and we shoot a laser that burn the enemy system and protect the border for Israel or the cities from anything, from drones, UAV, cruise missiles, and rockets. So this is in the land. We do the same for protecting the land forces. Again, anti-tank missiles will escort the ground forces, which will maneuver into Lebanon or Gaza or in the borders. And if someone shoot anti-tank missiles on the vehicle, we will find it and destroy it with a laser. This is on the ground, and on the air we plan to put it on aircraft or UAV that protect all Israel in a large area from missiles from everywhere, from Syria, Iran, Iraq, or Yemen. We'll shoot them from the air, and even we will shoot them while they are on ground. So this is the plan, this is the vision, but it's not only video. We're already working on this, and we will prove it in a few months. Out of the scope a little bit, we also help Israel to protect commercial airline, commercial jet. The scene is, if you want to remember, a few years back, terrorists have tried to shoot El Al aircraft in Mombasa, Kenya. They missed the target, but what they are using is shoulder launch missiles, very simple, that you can buy them everywhere. They wait near the runway for commercial aircraft and take them down. It's a terrorist act. So what we have developed in request for the Prime Minister, a system that can protect the commercial airline is already installed, operational in some of El Al aircraft and more aircraft, depends on the destination. System sense that someone shoot missile on us, and then point the laser to the head of the missile, sophisticated laser with viruses inside, like computer viruses, penetrate all the defend of the missile inside, and deviate the missile is blown. It's not science fiction, it's already working, have been tested. So this is some of the things that we are doing. During the corona, we take all the technology capability of my organization and industry and startups and academia, and we try to we go to the corona department in the hospital. We try to create solution, although we are not in the business of viruses and corona. We learn very fast. My people can learn very fast. And we have developed few things. First is Part of them is still in R&D, create a very fast test. The guy who did this, I saw him here, very fast test that you could get a result in 30 seconds for corona testing, or putting robots into corona department to help the medical team to work in order not to get infected. Computerize everything in the hospitals. Everything is centralized and computerized. Standoff measurement of all the measures of the patient, not to come close to the patient, using defense technology, laser, infrared, optics, artificial intelligence, in order that you can take all the measures for a few meters ahead. Of course, can be put in a mall or other places. And again, connecting all the hospital of Israel to one center. We were prepared to the 10,000 severely ill in the hospital. We haven't reached to theirs. It was in the first wave, but we have prepared to do it. So this is contribution to the corona. In recent years, we look outside in the commercial world. Commercial world is booming because of the force resolution. So we look what the commercial world is developing. Machine learning, AI, big data. Commercial world, not just startup, invest billions of dollars, government on this. So what we do, we take the investment, we take the technology and add our own layers. This is the scheme, connectivity, communication, 5G. We take, make it robust, and add our own secret layers. Augmented reality, virtual reality, UXI, we can take from Hollywood, from gaming, and from handphone. New space is small satellite between, let us say, 1 to 20 kilogram. Elon Musk is launching thousands of them from communication. We can take the electronic and the bus and the basic, which is cheap, and create our own system on board. I invest a lot of money in this. Cyber defense, of course. Robotic, autonomous. We take what we can do and add our own layer. Quantum technology is not exactly only for civilian use. It's defense and civilians. It's a race between the superpower, China, US, Europe, and we are inside. We're inside in a big way. So what we do, we take, again, some of the technologies, some we give. I give you some example of robot. This is a D9 robot that is driving alone. AI-based, artificial intelligence, driving alone in very steep hills. We can give it now to the agriculture. And we take the technology of autonomous car for the regular highway driving. So this is one example. Another example that we take is drones with sophisticated AI-based mechanisms that can control area. In this case is traffic, but we take it for other cases, of course, for the enemy territories. And from the process point of view, we are cooperating. We are, which is quite new in recent years. We introduced it inside. It was my decision with a lot of entities. First, of course, the government of Israel. We are leading the National Quantum Initiative for the civilian application, but also for the defense. We are part of national AI program that is going to be launched in a few weeks. Is a government decision already. We are competing in the internet in unclassified manner in order to find the best solution. And the last, we are going not only to the government, but we are going to the private sector. Private sector, we already signed with, let us say, 6 entities in the private sectors. 2 of them are accelerators, existing accelerators, that are interesting in dual use. Again, dual use can be a swarm of drones that control the farming or the transportation, and can be the same, almost the same swarm of drones that controlling in enemy territories our action. Of course, autonomous, robotics, cyber, AI, many applications, even medical application can be dual use. I will show an example in a minute. So we are partnered with this, and we also partnered with VC. We have one VC, is a Japanese VC. They oriented Japanese market. We oriented defense market in Israel. So we partner with them in some arrangement. They invest in startup in Israel. Now is in launching phase, the Al-Sholem Shacham, you know, is one of the biggest pension fund in Israel. We have Canadian investment, the Oz, already we work with them, they raise the money. But what we do is a win-win situation. What we bring to the table, we bring to the table expertise, we bring the defense user, We bring teams to escort the startup because we are very, very small. Escort the startup. If I have a startup in AI, I put the best guy of AI in Israel, in IMPROVATE 200 in my organization to help them to succeed. So we are raising the success rate. Of course, the venture capital get it. They give the money. We also sometimes inject some of the money. In Israel, of course, get economical growth, and startup get a lot of help, and they are succeed. So this is the win-win. We invested today in hundreds of startups at the same time, in addition to our regular investment in the defense. It's working quite well. I give you maybe one example is space. We have a startup that oriented a nano satellite with high bandwidth. We invest in these startups together with the commercial market. We are not doing the major investment, but we escort them to the success. Another example, which is out of the box a little bit, is called InnerEye. Is a startup that you wear something on your head. It's read your brainwave, okay? And from our use, in order to decipher or interpret it, let us say videos or picture from satellite, we have to have a lot of people. So instead of this, we're going to put something on the head. It turns out that the thinking rate is 10 or 20 times faster than your reaction because of cognitive bias and your experience. So in parallel to the officer that is interpreting the picture, we get the brainwave to the computer. We train the computer with artificial intelligence, okay, and we do the same. We decipher in picture at much higher rate. And also, if the operator missed something, we let him go. We let him know that he has to look at this picture. So this is the defense application. There are more defense applications. And for commercial application, there are a lot. I give you one example: screening the bag on the airport in parallel to the officer. There's a system that deciphering what is going on and scan at much higher rate. And also, if something if the system finds something, reroute the bag to more robust exam. So this is some of the examples. There are many, many more example drones that we use the commercial market. Again, we gain the creativity, enlarge the creativity. We're creative, but we want to be more creativity all around the world. We gain, of course, leverage the resources. We gain the time to market. They are very fast. We're also fast, but they are very fast. And the ecosystem of Israel, and they get the success rate, of course, and the customer, and we buy the system. So this is the new kind of thing that we are doing. Thanks very much.
And that is it for IMPROVATE's Jerusalem 2021 International Innovation Forum. The forum is just the first step in creating collaborations between governments, businesses, and investors, and leading Israeli technology companies that were here today. The exposure right here at this conference is a first step. The next step, delegations and real-world business connections to promote IMPROVATE's vision of making technology accessible to all and improving the lives of people across the world. I would like to thank all of the wonderful speakers and panelists, the companies who presented the best of Israeli technologies, and all of you, of course, who were here with us today. A special thanks to two amazing women who made today's event possible, IMPROVATE's founder, Irina Nevzlin, and Ronit Hassin-Hochman, who together prove that nothing stands in the way of will. Thank you both so much for putting on today's important gathering. Happy Hanukkah, and we will see you guys at the concert tonight. Thank you.